okay, they're good.
Tell me what.
You know, like I remember.
What's good, Van City? It's your boy Kavawon. I'm here with my man Emcee Ski.
Peace.
We are the Beyond the Lyrics podcast representing Van City. 604, what up, what up?
The inmates are running the building, so if
Yeah, we literally had to
technical-
break in here today and get Jamal on the phone and like hook everything up.
Yo, Jamal. What up?
It's on you, bro. You the real MVP today. I didn't really do anything. I was like the mascot. I was just kind of hanging out until it all got started. It worked out for me.
Are we there yet? Nah. So what's good, man? I wasn't here last month, so it's been about 2 months since I've been up in here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird when you miss one episode and you come back and it's like a different season.
Yeah.
It's just funny. Yeah, it was pretty good. I had Tobin, who is a battler on Set the Bar, come out. He also has does video production and stuff like that. He's been doing the camera work for Set the Bar at their most recent. Is he doing it for this event too?
Why don't you wait until it's our turn to talk to us to ask us that, and then we'll give you all the ideas.
Oh, Simpson, classic Simpson, just asshole right out the gate.
I love the banter between y'all two. Y'all just
I know. It's like Arnold Schwarzenegger and DeVito and twins, right?
so how you
are not handsome enough to be Danny DeVito, don't you?
Oh, Mike, I'm gonna make you do a 360 real quick here, bro.
so how you been?
I'm good, man. I kind of feel like I got my momentum and my mojo back as far as I don't know. It just felt like it was a struggle bus trying to get a lot of things in alignment and get things going for a minute. I think it's just trying to tackle too many things. You know, we got the Skillmatic thing. I dropped the album like 5 weeks ago.
Congrats.
Thank you very much. So that's happened since you were last. Yeah, it's doing pretty good. I definitely am. I grade myself an F on the promo so far, but it's just I gotta prioritize things. You know, like there's bigger things going on. It's weird. You'll hear an artist say that, but there's bigger things in my life going on right now than my brand new album I just dropped.
Yeah,
so it must be pretty good.
You got your entrepreneur course that you taking?
Yeah. Shout outs to Jay Silverberg. That is, he's a business guru, essentially. He starts and launches businesses. He's written 6 books. He just released his 6th book just last week, actually. He's definitely kind of taken me under his wing as one of the students in his course. Hi, I'm an entrepreneur. That's what the course is called. The funny thing is because we were getting ready to develop Skillmatic, right? So I went on the course with the idea, because I was just at the library one day, like making beats and stuff like that, because I like to that's where I like to go to make beats and shit, you know, sometimes do music business prep, you know, it's a nice quiet spot. People leave you alone, whatever. Free Wi-Fi, charge the Penji, all that shit. So, anyways, I'm at the library, and then like this course is starting like 2 days from now, and somebody asked me if I want to do it. I'm like, well, okay. I was thinking about Skillmatic, so I'm like, I'm gonna study him because he's already doing what we're trying to do with that, right? So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go to this course. I'm gonna study what he does. See, like, kind of learn his format, because this is what, you know, the libraries and, you know, community, authorities are cool with. So I just thought, okay, study the formula and then remix it like our way, right? But then the course started actually like becoming applicable to life and all the shit we're doing and stuff. So, you know, then I just started applying what we're really doing in real life through that the scope of that course. And then that's kind of how everything's kind of snowballed into this. So now something we were looking like we're going to launch next year is probably going to be in like 2 months now.
Yeah, in the fall, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, that's been the biggest thing that's been kind of taking up my time, as you know, is just developing that. We've also,
yeah.
I also helped get some merch done up for Bib Gang.
Bib Gang.
The heel faction, Battle Rap's favorite heel faction, Bib Gang. And speaking of Bib Gang, we're going to have the Battle Rap champion of Vancouver, undisputed now at this point, come up here and talk about a battle that he has main eventing at the Set the Bar Ascension event on the 13th. I'm pretty excited for that because we're going to be launching that merch. So, yeah, I'm excited for Mike's battle.
So before we do that, I'm trying to show my ticket. So we got Truth representing Icon Hip Hop, and they putting on a dope show this Saturday at Fortune Sound Club. They got the Indigenous Cats and the Neighborhood Kids coming through.
They're sick, man.
And it was legendary last time, and I had to thank them, man, for showing Beat Street. You know, that's my childhood movie.
Yeah, that was dope, too.
I was hurting the next day at work, and because I didn't get home at like 12:30, and then I had to work the next day.
I remember you told me we had the business meeting before you went to that. Yeah. You're like, oh, I'm going to be hating my life tomorrow.
But I had to do it. I had to come through, man, and I love that movie, and just big up to them for doing that and introducing this classic to the next generation of hip hop heads and stuff. So we got Truth in the building, and he's going to
Here, I'm gonna give him my spot, and you can talk to him.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
What's up, man? What's up?
What's up, bro? How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. I'm doing
one of the illest in the city.
100%, man.
Oh, okay.
It's been certified. It's been clarified.
Yes, sir.
Yes, man.
So tell us about this show, man.
Yes, sir. Well, just for a little brief history, like maybe about 2 years ago, Ghetto Fab and Soul, they made a trip down to California, right? So those are two members of Icon Hip Hop. They made a trip down to California, and they were looking for people to connect with in the hip hop scene and to kind of just like, reach out. At the time, we had like 2,000 followers on Instagram. And so they were down there, and they were sending messages out, and they got a recommendation to go and meet these two people who rap. It's a guy and a girl, a couple, called the Neighborhood Kids. So they went and met these people, and they sat down in front of this mural, set up 2 microphones, and they're just sitting on 2 chairs. And then they rapped, and we posted that video, and it went crazy. Like, to this day, I think it has, like, over 600,000 views. Woo. Like A$AP Rocky commented on it. Like, it went crazy, right? And at the time, they were just starting out and just kind of, like, getting their stuff together. And so they just, like, they were just getting momentum at the time, and that kind of was like one of the first things that went crazy for them. And then since then, they've like exploded and become like an actual like force in the West Coast, and they're touring, they're doing stuff with Tom Morello and Cypress Hill and like Immortal Technique, and like they really like have kind of, and they've kind of like stepped into this space that I think like I've been thinking about for a long time, and I know a lot of other people have in hip hop. That's like the political explicit message, like that was always in hip hop but has been kind of missing for the last while.
Yep.
So they're an incredible group, that's been a force to be reckoned with, and we've had that relationship with them. They've been here like, already once before to Vancouver, and we've been growing that relationship with them, being just catching them at that perfect time. And so they're coming back to rock with another legendary group that we've worked with, the Indigenous Cats. So these are two like insane couples. The Indigenous Cats, actually the female member of the Indigenous Cats, Ina, she's pregnant.
I saw that.
Yeah, so she's on tour right now, about to be the trio of the Indigenous Cats. So we're excited to have them through.
Yeah, I saw them when they were here. Dope show.
Yeah,
I missed the Neighborhood Kids, so when I saw that they were coming back, I was like, okay, I'm there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So where can people go to get tickets?
So people can check out Icon Hip Hop on Instagram, or look up the Fortune Cypher on Google, and then like you'll see the link come up there. But if you hit the Icon Hip Hop DM, we have like a limited amount of discounted tickets that we're giving out to the community. So if that's something that you're trying to do, save some money. I think all of us are in these times,
for real.
Then hit the DM, and we might be able to hook you up. Otherwise, cop it online or get it at the door. And that's June 6th, this Saturday at Fortune Sound Club.
Isn't something else going on? Are y'all like recording?
Yeah. Yeah, so basically, like, we're going to be doing it exactly the same way that we've done every cypher, which is basically, like, it'll be 3 hours, maybe 4 hours straight, and it'll be all recorded, 2 microphones where people will be passing the microphone to anybody that's in the room that wants to rap in a cypher. And then we'll do that for a while, and then the indigenous cats and the neighborhood kids will perform, like, a more conventional set, but in the pit of the cypher, so there won't be any stages. It's just all... You know, grimy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah.
See, y'all one of the few who can keep me out past my curfew.
Yes, yeah.
Because, you know, I'm a young old head, so I'll be in bed at 9:30 out this.
100%, man. 100%.
But for a dope show, I'm definitely gonna stay out past my curfew. And
Absolutely,
I'm there. I got my ticket, so go get yours.
Yes,
Anything
sir.
you want to say? Anything else you want to say?
I just want to say support local hip hop, support hip hop everywhere, you know, and stick true to the principles that makes this shit dope and makes people want to come out and support hip hop, you know?
Yeah, and you know we're gonna have you back, you and Icon back later on in the year.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Back anytime. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for coming through, and
Yes,
thank you
sir.
for allowing me to buy a ticket. So I'm there.
100%, man. We'll see you there, man.
Yes, sir.
All right. Yes, sir.
Peace.
Hell yeah, bro. Thanks for having me. Hell yeah. We'll have you for a proper segment soon, man.
Great to see you.
All right.
Yeah. So the next segment, we got some people that don't need no introduction.
Yeah. One doesn't deserve an introduction either.
So on that note, I'm gonna slide to the right.
Or maybe here, I'll go here. We usually put the guests over here, I've noticed, yeah.
Put the guests. Bro talking mad aggro. That's crazy.
Yes, we
We
usually
put the guests over here. This is
well,
where
we put Mike Simpson there, that's for sure.
whatever. What up, everybody? My name is apparently no introduction. What up? I would just like to take this moment to remind you that if you do not eat the peel of the mango, you, sir, are the true fruit. Thank you very much.
Ooh, I co-sign that.
We're starting with
Mangoes
the important
grow
messages.
in the yard naturally over in Tonga and in Maui, both families. So it's I fucks with that.
Doug, it's just weird to me how because the skin of the mango is so fucking good, and people will try to peel it or do that. I'm like, yo, just
It's not
eat
like
the
it's the skin
mango.
of a peach.
Yeah, what? Wait, do you not eat the skin of a peach?
Oh shit.
Holy, this.
Put it this way,
What is this guy?
I opt for the nectarine instead. Brain hack. I get around it. It's the same shit. Huh? Exactly. Mikey knows.
I feel like that idea goes incredibly hard if you're the sort of person who thinks buses should have triangle wheels. That's all I'm saying.
I've never considered it.
Anyways, how's it going, bro?
Pretty good, motherfucker. So how are things looking? Are you happy with the promo? It's a controversial subject as of today in the Set to Bar group.
It's not even all that controversial. So I'll say this. I will say this. I think in general,
Yeah.
I
think it's good, man. Like,
I think a lot of our community sees that the battles are happening, and they're like, okay, I'll plan to come out. I definitely wish there was a little more trash talk and a little build. That was even
end of
honestly
things.
that's even was the case last event with call up season where if you take Aaron and I out of the equation because we were going back and forth for fucking weeks.
yeah.
You take us out of the occasion and there was
What
equation,
about Raptor?
there's some.
He had a good Bear. Was that the same one or?
It was Raptor Shiva, and they were talking.
Oh, okay, I'm thinking of the one before.
There was a
then.
bit, you know what I
remember
mean?
Raptor and Bear had some good shit going back.
I definitely wish we would have a little bit more trash talk going into this, but at the same time, I know it's because everyone understands the size of this event. Everyone
and you
understands
don't want to
the
sabotage
opportunity.
yourself talking too big.
Well, they're talking too big, but also I think they're focused on material.
Yeah.
You know what
While
I mean?
you're trying to write your material,
want to
yeah.
really be showing up and showing out, including Mike, who you're going to be talking to in a bit, because him and Danny Myers, which again, if you are just listening right now, June 13th at the Turf in Surrey, you do not want to miss that event. You do not want to miss that battle. You heard it right. Mike Wild versus Danny Myers. That shit is going to be nuts.
Easy work.
You would have to You'd have to have an incredibly smooth brain to want to miss this show. Is all I'm saying. And we don't like smooth brains around here. You know, that's not how that works.
That's it.
But no, so that was gonna be crazy. Honestly, the whole card is honestly pretty stacked. We've got the mid card is gonna be so great. Shout outs to Gobi and Aaron. Because I know I'm gonna hear
fellow Bibbers.
I know I'm gonna hear Bib Gang like 3,000 times.
Shout out
tonight,
to Bib
so
Gang
okay.
for carrying the weight of the promo.
Yeah, right. Obviously, we've got we're opening off Little Q versus Bear, which is gonna be a lot of fun. Q's always hilarious, and Bear's looking to prove himself.
Yeah,
He's
Bear's
hungry.
on the come up.
Absolutely, he's been killing it. I'm stoked for the return of Nuxie up against Dully Nuff coming out from Ottawa, and that's his Vancouver debut. There's so many, like, if you go through the card, this is just going to be so much fun right through. A lot of highlights. So I'm super stoked. You want to be going to setthebarent.com. That is, one more time, setthebarent.com. Super easy. Get your tickets that way.
Oh, you got a website now.
Well, we've had the website for a bit, but the problem is we haven't actually set up the proper website. We just forward to the Eventbrite link.
Yeah.
And it sometimes the forwarding takes 2 or 3 days to update. So I'll announce the event. And then for 1 or 2 days, I promote like the eventbrite.com/blah, blah, blah
Doesn't
link.
have it
And then after that, I'm
uploaded.
like, okay, setthebarent.com is good. So that's, eventually I just got to make a proper landing page and just update it that way.
There you go. There you go.
But, haven't done that yet. We'll also be releasing the battles from Call Up Season X pretty soon. Meant to get to those last week, but we had a couple delays on our end, so that is a thing. So, things are going pretty good in Set the Bar land. You know what I mean?
Nice.
So that's exciting. We need to make sure that we're filling up the turf for this one. Obviously, anytime we got a big opportunity, we want to see our community come through, show support, show a lot of love, because y'all know that we do the same. You know what I mean? There's a lot of folks out there who, like, we roll through 8-10 deeps at the bar. Our folks roll out. We see your shows. If y'all ain't coming out and y'all ain't returning the same energy for us, don't expect that energy to keep going. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And Bib Gang is going to help with the cause. If you buy a Bib Gang shirt, a T-shirt would be $35 for you, or the Raglan would be $40 if you buy a ticket to the event. How about that? I just shot that from the hip. Ba-bam!
I love that deal. That was also, I got to say, behind the scenes here, a little bit of weird timing. Because you brought up your phone to take the photo right as the music started over there. And I thought you, remote started
Mike.
some, polka over there. I'm like, yeah, this is the proper musical backing for battle rap discussion is polka. That is, I love it.
That could be a strategy.
Absolutely.
I thought that was your entrance music.
I mean, listen, my entrance music is whatever.
Should be polka music.
No. My entrance music is whatever music is playing when I enter the room, because I myself am a fucking icon.
Oh, you just take over whatever room you stroll
Whatever music that is playing when I enter the room is now my song.
Nice.
You don't get to claim it.
I feel like when you walk in, the music dies down and the spotlight just goes to you.
Yeah.
I mean, it's better that than the record scratch. That'd be more awkward. You walk in the room, it's like record scratch, spotlight, and everyone's like, "What are you doing here?"
Yeah.
I had years ago, I had a guy try to hit me with that at the party. That you roll through, and he's like, "Wait, what are you doing here?" Thinking he could mess with me.
Oh, and you turned it on him. I know you did
of course I
already.
did, but I'll get to it. He's doing it in front of a few girls that he's trying to
be
impress.
slick.
He's trying to be slick. I was like, "What do you mean? What am I doing here? We just matched on Grindr." If you think you punking me in front of them, I'm punking both of us in front of the woman. That's now neither one of us are getting play. What do you got to say about that?
There you go.
You know what I mean? I ain't got a fucking.
I will
problem
sink
with that.
this ship for both of us.
Yeah, absolutely. I got no problems with
Nice.
that whatsoever.
Nice. I love that. Team player.
Well, if you play with if we're a team, sure. But once you're like, okay, this is adversarial, I'm like, listen, none of us are as bad as both of us. That's how this is gonna work.
All the smoke.
Oh, all the smoke, always. Yeah. That's what we do.
Yeah.
That's why we run battle rap events. We just want to see the smoke happen.
Yes.
I'm not trying to build community or have fun or enjoy hip hop. No, I'm just trying to see smoke happen.
That's for herbs.
God. So let's just show up and talk a bunch of bullshit and watch.
Yeah.
You're
like
I I can see the hamster running in your head of how do I get this thing back on track. And see, the problem is you can't.
Yes.
At this point, we are off the rails.
Yes. It's not the hamster. It's not a hamster wheel. It's a Mike Simpson 360 here.
Like Charlie Sheen on a media appearance. We are off the rails. Hey. Hey. Yes, Charlie Sheen jokes in 2026, ladies and gentlemen. You can tell that I am current.
Okay. So, well, you're really good at building up the hype. So tell me why Mike Wild and Danny Myers needed to happen.
I feel like if I have to tell you, that's already a problem. Because if you don't understand...
No, it's not. You don't need to tell me, but for people watching, you know.
Oh, so now
I get it.
Now you're just passing the buck on to the listener. You're not taking accountability. You're just passing it on to them. I don't need help. They need help. That's crazy.
Whoa. Man, this guy is not good at promo and shit.
I'm playing with you.
I toss him a lob.
I know, right? And
he thinks we're playing golf.
And I'm like, how can I take this as sideways as possible?
Yes.
Yes. So this battle is going to be super dope. Obviously, we've been talking for a minute about how here in Vancouver we have this crazy groundswelling of talent happening. Wits at the bar within battle rap. If we are honest, like, if you are making a list of the top 10 lyricists in BC, at least 7 of those names have to be battle rappers or people who came up through battle rap. Anything else is bullshit. Your list sucks. I'm throwing it out there. So so with that, we've had 3 guys basically leading the charge. You know what I mean? Like, as far as Van goes, it's been Ellipsis, it's been Mike Wild, it's been G-Show, and motherfuckers been debating for a minute. You know, it's like, you know, who's your top 3, and it really honestly comes down to preference.
Yeah.
Which is dope. You know, like, you like to have that level of talent going on, and a lot of guys just right behind them, you know, keeping this shit competitive. You know, you've got your Chronic Walters, your Shine Nines, your Creatives, your Sullys. Aaron and Gobi are getting there, absolutely. Your RJs, your Coleslaws. Like, Coleslaw versus Rupert Common is like a top 5 BC battle.
I
like,
love that battle. I super love that.
You know what I mean?
Battle,
so
actually.
we've had this groundswell of talent, and it's time that scenes who may not have been paying attention to us in the post-KOTD era start to see what Vancouver's really about. Because, like, don't get me wrong, during that era, like, we had some hitters, you know what I mean? Like, shout-outs to your Pigsties, your Apiolas, DDSS, Rupert Common, Candor, you know, even before then, back when, like, Aspire, you know what I mean? Junk came up through battle rap.
Manic.
You know, like, yeah, Manic as well. You know, like, we've had that, but I think people haven't really been paying attention to what's going on in Van right now.
Yeah.
And taking someone like Danny, who, like, a lot of people have as top 30 in the world. You know what I mean? Like, you have a lot of lists that, you know, top 50 battle rappers, and he's top 30. You got some people put him top 20.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I put him in the top 20.
Yeah, absolutely. So one of these world-class level talents. Well, let's take our guy who's our best stylistic matchup for him. Let's have that battle. Let's see what Van really does. You know, let's see how well can our guys compete.
Yeah.
Because, you know, we've done that before. Like, if you look at, you know, pre-COVID, back before the border became, you know, absolute dog shit. You know, we were working with,
Stevie and Caustic.
Well, 4 MCs by MCs. I'm talking like, you know, a lot of that where it was scene versus scene, where we're testing BC and we're testing them.
Yeah, yeah.
And, you know, to some extent, yeah, out of towners is always a test like that. But when you got an elite level talent coming here, and you've got one of our guys who's been pushing and killing it in battle after battle, you know, like, Mike's been on a really good run.
Yeah.
And I hate saying good things about him because he's in the room, but, like, you know, whatever. He's been on a crazy run.
In your best interest, pal.
I've seen your bank account. Don't talk to me about interest. Anyways. Why am I like this? Why is this a thing? No. But, like, when you've got when you've got a guy who's been on such a crazy run like that, and you're putting up against a world-class level talent, how can you not be excited about what that says for not only the event, but the future of the scene?
Yeah.
So to answer your question, that's why this battle needed to happen. Because, you know, and realistically, if we had the budget, there's a lot of really cool battles I'd like to make happen over the next while.
Yeah.
And this hopefully is just the vanguard of that. You know what I mean? But in the meantime, we need folks to come out, make sure you're supporting, come out to the event, come check it out. Anybody who's been to a battle rap event will tell you there is no atmosphere in anywhere that compares to a dope battle event. Period. And that's like, you know, shout out to everybody else. Shout out to all these shows happening in the city. Shout out to the Cyphers. Shout out to everyone like that. Like, everyone is killing it right now. But the vibe of a battle event when you got those two in the pit, head to head, nothing but they're the raps that they're only going to perform once.
Yeah.
There is no atmosphere like that. It is completely unique, and folks got to come through, check it out. And if you've never checked it out, this is the event where you want to be doing that.
Check
you
the
got
comments. Nice.
We can't see the chat. Okay, I can see this. Hey, Shirt, props for showing up and speaking out at worst.
Somebody said you slouching.
I'm slouching.
You're the worst at promoting an event. Damn, that's crazy.
What's that?
Sully's calling me the worst at promoting an event. That's
Oh,
crazy.
Sully's got smoke.
What else? Posture check? What the hell is a posture check? All right.
Oh, is that for me? Oh, it's because I'm leaning. Yeah.
Oh, it's not a touchscreen. Damn it. Can we scroll up on this? Is there a mouse here?
Criticizing
I got it over here, but that's the latest. That's the latest one. Is Sully.
Okay, but there's nothing before you said he can't see the chat?
Posture check.
Let's scroll back up a little bit. Let's see what we missed here.
Oh,
Wrong side again. Can you see? Yeah, Rob was on the wrong side. You're right. Not in a good way. Yeah, let's just scroll all the way up. Let's go down the comments here. Let's see what happened. Buddy just killed
shout out to the comment section. This is kind of the first time we're really acknowledging
that's
it
about
in
it.
in the
Okay.
episode.
So Sully's apparently been auto banned. It looks like for bullying, which is kind of hilarious to me.
It's very on brand.
Yeah.
Very on brand.
Oh no, 7 was auto banned for bullying. That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's calling you a dehydrated sloucher.
Nice.
Just
That's the look I was going for, bro. Thanks.
that feels like a weird like backpacker album title from like 90s era, like someone who's like inspired by New York hip hop but like lives somewhere outside in like
Iowa.
Well, maybe not Iowa, but like yeah. Like they live in like Rochester or something like that, or like Niagara Falls, and they're like, I'm inspired by New York hip hop. My new album is Slouching Dehydration.
Yeah.
And you're like, what does that even mean?
This is why I got a slouch, is because, and that's why I always put the guests there, is because this is the shitty arm and it doesn't really work. Look, it's just gonna see. Oh, now I'm gonna hold. See, there we go. So no one talk about my posture again, okay?
I think we should
got a
only
serious
talk about
question.
your posture.
I got a
Let's
serious
go,
question.
let's go,
Serious
let's go.
question
Serious
time.
question.
Serious question time. How do we set the bar up another tier? Like, how do we get it? You know what I mean? What are the pieces that are missing now that are needed? I think creating more of a culture through things like merch, consistent merch releases. Or
I'm gonna have to get you to repeat the question.
Tribalism.
Sorry, I'm gonna get you to repeat the question because I got distracted by whatever nonsense Sully's talking about on there.
Okay.
Sorry, continue.
So what do you think are some aspects that set the bar it doesn't have right now, but could be incorporated to take it like to the next level? Like what's needed to go to the next level?
I mean, I think there's honestly like a bunch of things. At the end of the day, everything is a balance between like how much we, because we've all got lives and stuff like that. There's always a list of things that we could be doing better. I do agree with you that I think like more individual merch runs are something that we can be doing better, and it's something we're actually working on. Like we did just do a hat run, and that I believe is mostly sold out. There's only a couple left. We did the shirt run at the last event that sold out.
Yeah, that was really good. I'm rocking that shit right here, by the way.
No, not even that one.
Oh, you're
one
talking about
after
the
that.
Set the Bar one.
Yeah, the Set the Bar ones.
The zip up hoodies.
The Team Wild versus Team Ellipsis shirts. Those were really sick as
were
well.
dope too.
So those things that we want to continue doing. I think the thing with the event ones is that we need to have an event that we have, we can make really interesting branding around. And like Team Wild versus Team Ellipsis was absolutely one of those.
Yeah.
And I think as we start to get people more comfortable with, buying into the vision, whether it's
what about like video trailers for events? Do you think that?
No, absolutely. I'd love to bring those back. Those are a thing that like traditionally I was doing, but as I've been having to edit more of the videos, it's just it's stuff like that. I absolutely want to be doing video trailers.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Announcing individually. I think there's things like that, but beyond that, I think even more important than online presence, because I think like realistically, community, like given the state of the internet right now, is the community and the people you bring out to the event matter more than the people who online watching.
True.
As far as like community is concerned, as far as like me as a promoter is concerned, I know battlers, it's always an ego thing. We want a bunch of people to see our battles. For me, some of the things that like I've been wanting to build towards and trying to do are, again, let's set the bar folks out at good local hip hop events and promoting our stuff at these shows. And similar to how like I love what Icon does. With the Icon Killers getting up there and they've got their 15-20 minutes where they're all freestyling and they can rock out on any show at a moment's notice.
Yeah.
So after this event for me, one of the things I'm going to be trying to build is let's have 4 or 5 battles at the ready. Because like when we did, for example, Mike versus DVP at Icon, I think it worked really well.
Yeah.
So I want to be able to do things like that at other shows of, hey, it's like a week's notice, but you've already written this. You just got to refresh it in your head and, keep rerunning some of the same battles for people who've never been around battles before. I think stuff like that where people can see truly how unique what we is or what we do is would really help to bring more names to the community. Because a lot of what we want to do is all about scaling.
Yeah.
The difference between what we're capable of with 80 people in the building versus what we're capable of with 200 people in the building is huge. You know what I mean? I think there's a lot of really cool things that we can do at that number of people in the building that we can't, or that are difficult to do now. So I think there's a little bit of give and take, a little bit of like, what can we do right now versus what can we do later as we build? And I think some of that is going to happen. For the last little bit, we've been trying to use as much of the budget room for actual getting good battles. And I think we're going to have to make a little bit of adjustments in there after this event in terms of like, okay, let's get the promo going and pay out on some of that sort of stuff. Use some of the budget for that, which is, we prefer to spend it on the battles, but there is a balance, and I think it will reinforce itself and help us to build something that we can truly push a lot of the great talent that we've got here.
That's dope. And so would setthebar.com also just host like the entire vault of material, or would it be kind of like, would it host like the best battles? Like, what else is it other than just buying tickets and stuff?
I mean, so like most likely, and maybe we do something different in the long term, but as far as short term, it's just going to be a landing page. But one that is like, okay, follow us. Here's the link for how to find us on Twitter. Here's the link for how to find us on Insta. Here's the link for the group, the Facebook group. Here's the YouTube link, to the YouTube channel, and here's the most recent ticket link. So it's it's gonna become that within the next couple of weeks. That is a thing that's gonna happen, just so that we're able to sort of have that all in one place.
Just have that in your pocket.
But no, we're not going to use sort of community resources towards hosting material on the site, because at the end of the day, like that just doesn't make sense to do when we already host the material on YouTube. So there's no actual community benefit to spend the time and resources. Exactly. That's money that I would again rather spend on continuing to do things like, again, Mike Wild versus Danny Myers. So because we've got a list of people that I want to get opportunities when the right opportunity comes up. And even though he's talking a whole bunch of smack in the comments, Sully is one of them. You know what I mean? So your Sullys, your Mike Wilds need pushes, your creatives need pushes, your Chronic Walters need pushes. On top of again getting it's been like the last time Ellipsis battled here was when he battled Mike. We're about due for an Ellipsis battle. You know what I mean? Like, so there's all these really cool things that I want to.
That's crazy. It was over a year ago. It seems like so fast that it already passed.
It's like coming up on 2 years. It feels like
13 months.
13. Yeah, 13 is basically 2 years in Mike World because I'm ADHD as hell.
Holy fuck.
But like, what do we got here talking about here? Like, what are we talking? Be sick event shirts like at concerts, like put the main flyer onto a shirt. Yeah, the Ascension graphic. I mean, we can definitely do some of that, and that is something that we've done for some events. I would like, bringing it back would be cool, but it's one of those things where like when we do the pre-orders, people need to be down right away, because that's the problem with an event shirt is like unlike a Set the Bar shirt, which when you print a Set the Bar shirt, if it doesn't sell in the first event, whatever. There's other events that people can buy it. No one is gonna buy a Ascension shirt at Rivals
fully
2.
Reloaded,
fully reloaded her. Not a real event name. I just think that's hilarious. I always use that as my go-to like funny one is fully reloaded her. Because we had fully loaded and fully reloaded. So if we go we did fully reloaded. So if we did fully reloaded her, we'll never do that. But that's just one of my favorite like
reloaded
that I do.
Then you could do reloaded est. It could be a trilogy.
I mean, it's already 2. We only need one more for the trilogy.
There you go. Bob's your uncle.
Ideas are your strong suit. Math, maybe not. But I love that about you, bro. I love that about you, bro. Cheers. Requesting a 360
All
spin
types
for the
of
bibs,
right brain,
denied.
no left brain. Okay, well, speaking of Mr. Big Salmon himself,
Oh, he's back there. You want to talk? You want to
think-
talk to old Wild over there?
I think I'll talk to him, and then I might even let you talk to him too, because you kind of do a good thing of like, because you know the dynamics of the whole battleship better than I do, so you can kind of like, you know. But I'll
You see that? Bro takes a course. Bro takes a course in entrepreneurship
yeah.
and immediately just, gets someone else to do the labor for him. That is quality entrepreneurship right there, my friend. Well done.
Hey.
Well done. You serve the spirit of
I
capitalism.
try
well,
to
my
make
friend.
my teacher proud. Yeah. Yes. And still.
And still, and was, the best there ever was, the best there ever is, and the best there ever will be.
There we go.
Mike Wild in the building, Bib Gang in the house, you know.
In another life, finish the whole
Shout out Rob wearing a Team Wild shirt.
Yeah.
That's the easy work in the comments.
Yes, it's the easiest work. It's
Yes.
It'll never not be easy. Like even if it's hard work, I make it look easy. That's what easy work is all about.
There we
you know?
go. There we go. Bib Gang, you know what it is.
Yeah.
So what's good, player? How you feeling for next Saturday?
I'm feeling great, man. I'm feeling excited. Like this is a big opportunity for me. It's a big opportunity for the city. It's a big opportunity for battle rap culture in Canada, period.
Yeah.
This is Danny Meyer's first battle north of the border ever, you know?
Yeah,
He's had
that's
like
the
150
crazy thing
battles.
too. That's a huge asterisk.
Yeah.
Because you just figured he would have been to Toronto by now or some shit. Like,
And
I
that's
was
how
so
I know,
surprised when I heard
that's
that.
how I know he's not going to bullshit. Because this is his first time in Canada. He probably should have battled in Canada already.
Oh, for sure.
Right?
I
So
just assumed it would have happened.
I
then.
know I know he's going to be super excited for this. He's tapped into the culture. I got a lot of respect for Danny, obviously. Like, you know, Mike was saying probably top 30, top 20. I'd probably put him in that sort of like 20, 25 sort of range.
Yeah,
Depending on
20.
who you ask, he could even be higher on the list. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So-
yeah. And if you're looking at career longevity, then he goes up higher in the rankings as well.
The guy, he's consistent.
He's been at a high level for
for a
fucking
long
time,
for a
man.
very long time. Like,
Yeah.
So I mean, having said all that, like, they didn't just put me up here to get squashed by this guy.
No.
Like,
No.
I feel like I'm the best in this city right now, and I feel like I proved that last year.
Mm-hmm.
And battle rap for me has always been about proving to myself that I'm one of the best in the world.
Yeah.
And this is the opportunity. This is where I get that chance to really show people
Mm-hmm.
that like I can dance with anybody in this shit.
Yeah, and you haven't battled in like 13 months, so
Yeah, my last battle was against
everything's
Ellipsis.
fresh. There's no
You know?
reused material.
Danny
nothing.
battled-
Like, you've had a year.
Danny battled fucking 2 weeks ago. He's still sparring. You know what I mean? He's ready. He's loose. You know.
Yeah,
This is me like coming off of a year layoff, and still whooping ass. You know.
Yeah. So, do you like that? That's kind of how it's. Or wait, you've had other battles. You've gone to like you've been
Not since Ellipsis.
not since Ellipsis.
I was scheduled to battle KP, but that battle fell through.
That was the one in Calgary, right?
That's right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So this is
It
your
was supposed to happen in November. I had like a
Wow.
round written for KP, and then they told me that battle wasn't going through. So I've been chilling ever since, basically.
yeah. Would you like if things went your way? Do you think it would be any different or arguably better if you would have had maybe a couple battles in the past year just to stay active, or it doesn't make any difference?
I can't
for you?
worry about that. I can't like there's not like I can't worry about, you know, oh, maybe I could have taken a tune-up fight, or
Yeah.
I can't worry about, you know, Danny is one of the best in the world. Like, am I ready? Like, I know I'm ready for this. That's
Yeah.
why I got this battle.
Well, the last battle you had was, you know, you could say probably the biggest battle of your career.
The most important battle
Yeah.
in my career.
And now
definitely.
this is another most
It's
important
another
battle.
This is I was when I battle on Set the Bar, it's a moment. We don't just do events when I battle; they're moments.
Yeah. Oh, hell
You know?
yeah.
Franchise, another good example.
They-
One of the best
they-
in the world.
They only sell shirts at events Mike battles at.
That's it, man. I am the face of the league, so
Fucking right,
it's
bro.
on me, and I
Talk
take
that
and I
shit.
take this personally. It's on me to take this shit to the next level.
Hell yeah.
Just like Mike was talking about, you know, like I'm gonna be if Set the Bar is gonna like reach that upper echelon that we wanted to go to. They need a guy that can dance with the best in the fucking
You're
world.
the fucking face,
and that's
bro.
me. It
Hell
will
yeah.
be me. And
Yet
it's gonna be
the
me.
heel.
June 3rd. People don't know who like people in Vancouver. Obviously, they know who I am. People in battle rap culture. Some people might know me as Wildcard from back in the day. Like, but those, if you know, you know. You know, like I'm a guy around here. And
Oh yeah, dude.
Danny about to find out, man. Like,
I love
You're
it,
about to
man.
find
I'm
out.
excited, man. I'm getting pumped for this shit.
Yeah.
And to see Aaron and Gobi go down too, like
yeah, shout out Bib Gang in the
Bib
building,
all
man.
at the top of
You
the
know?
card as it
We
should
tried
be.
hard
Life
to get
is
Sully on
motherfucking
this
good.
card. We tried hard to get Sully on this card. It didn't work out, and what ended up happening? He's headlining an iBattle
He's
card.
in New
on
York.
the
Shout
same
out
night.
to Sully. Same night he's gonna be battling
Like,
in New
whether
York.
y'all like it or not, Bib Gang is gonna be running this shit.
We
bro.
are a
Like,
fucking problem.
Yeah.
That's why we're a heel faction. Remember that
that's it, man.
shit.
And that's why I decided to go like, or we decided to go with like a Bib Gang run and not like a Mike Wild run, because it's about more than me. It's about like bringing everybody up with me. You know, it does nobody in the culture any good if I'm doing all the work and taking all the credit. Like part of, especially in battle rap culture, part of it is giving back to the community. And I'm hoping to, that guys like Gobi and guys like Aaron and Sully too, like they show out and they, I'm trying to set the example for guys. So
Yeah,
they,
leading by example
That's it.
and doing a good job at it. And, everybody in the team, they don't bullshit. Everybody's ready. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's- I'm excited
I got
for
something to
everybody.
say to like Danny specifically right here. Like, I know you've had a lot of battles in the last little bit, and you've battled 150 battlers. You have never battled anybody like me in your entire life.
Nope.
Like, I am different, and they might not know it yet, but they will know come June 13th. Like, I'm not one to play with, bro. That's it.
No. And, yeah, it's, so how
Getting distracted by this like tap dancing bullshit going on in the background.
I
Man.
know.
What are these guys doing?
Go for it.
So,
No, hold on. No, like Danny is one of the greatest, in my opinion. He's one of the greatest of all time, and I feel like I can be one of the greatest of all time. And how do you prove that? By battling guys like this. So
Yeah,
we
yeah.
got to find out.
cool. Well, so how far along are you in the, like, prep?
I got like half a round to right still, like
Okay, nice.
maybe like 16 bars left to right. Like I'm pretty much there.
Yeah.
I'm very quick with memorizing, and I'm very like I like to have shit that's relevant to the time period when I'm preparing my material. So for me, it's about just like have the shit done by like Tuesday at the latest.
Yeah.
And then I'll be good to go, bro. Yeah.
Nice. So, is there any approach that you have? Like, do you have anything do you have an approach for him that you would have done different versus anybody else? Like, have you hatched any new approaches on how to tackle this since it's the biggest
I
opponent?
usually keep things pretty rap with guys anyway. I don't get too personal with people. I like to keep it personal within the confines of battle rap.
Yeah.
As far as like different angles and approaches, well, I'd say every battle I have different angles and approaches, and they're always pretty unique to whoever it is that I'm battling. And I'm sure Danny's gonna hear some shit from me that he's never heard from anybody else.
Yeah.
And it's not gonna be the same tired old. You got 10 kids, you just sleeping on streets or whatever. Like I don't care about none of that, bro. We're here to rap.
If it's been said before, don't need to be said again, right?
It doesn't matter. Like, I'm not here to dunk on you. I'm not here to do like take it somewhere it doesn't need to. I'm here to show you I'm a better rapper than you.
Yeah, not to have
it.
your moment at his expense. It's still supposed to be a
I'm
good
not gonna
competitive
I'm
battle.
not gonna do no it's sportsmanship at the end of the day, right? Like I don't need to take the easy way out. Like I
No.
want to beat him at his best with my best.
Yeah.
And I feel like that would be like low hanging fruit. I'm not gonna settle for that. I need like. In order for this to be like really great, it just needs to be two guys rapping at their highest level, right?
So working on new music at the same time
Yes,
while
sir.
prepping for this,
Yes, sir.
that was no sweat for you?
It wasn't really too much. No, I just did a feature with Kolka, my boy, Caliber Company. Shout out.
Yeah.
Not Freezer Burnt. Fuck Freezer Burnt. It's eye to eye. Insult to injury. And yeah, my boy Kolka, like Lithuanian dude, he raps in his language, I rap in my language. That shit was really dope. Laced that down this week.
Yeah.
We're just stay working, man. I got to keep the pen sharp, you know? Like Danny's doing that. He's doing his bars for Mars. He's dropping like little video shorts every Friday, like doing his little, he's just staying sharp, staying ready, you know?
Yeah.
And I got all this pent up energy and I'm just ready to let loose on this guy, man.
Nice. So you're just gonna finish up that third round and
that's it, man. It
prep
won't
up for the week,
it ain't gonna take much. I just gotta, get that click right back, boom, hammer it out. Easy work. That's it.
Nice. You have any more words that you want to say to either the Vancouver?
I just want everybody to get their tickets, bro. Like, if there's anybody that you should be paying to see a ticket for Set the Bar, it's Mike Wild. That's it, man. Like, every single time I show up and I perform, and I'm usually giving guys performance of the night, if not battle of the night, I am worth the price of admission by itself, much less a guy who's coming from California who's one of the top 25 best battle rappers in the world right now. And y'all gonna get to pay to see me whoop his ass. What more could you want?
Hell yeah.
What more could you want? This guy's talking about how like he invented the pen and all that crazy shit. Like I'm not like these other guys he's battled.
Yeah.
Bro.
What city is he from? LA?
I think he's from I think he's from LA. Yeah.
LA?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think he's from LA.
I wonder where he would rank in LA's all time.
He's definitely up there. He's definitely up
top
there.
10, 5?
Five, probably.
Five?
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably the 5 best battlers to ever come out of California, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. And it's West Coast versus West Coast. And that's another thing, too. We're here to show, like Mike was saying, that Vancouver don't play. Like, I'm not... Me, G-Show, Ellipsis, like, we got a top-tier roster of hitters.
Oh, yeah, dude.
And this is the one where not only do I get to prove that, I belong with the best in the world, but the city as a whole, and that means a lot to me. So,
Oh, yeah. You rep the
it's-
city good, bro.
There's more than just for myself. This is for everybody involved. This is for the culture. So.
Hell yeah. Real quick, just before we get you off, why don't you pause? Pause. Shut up.
Hey, yo.
Of course, Simpson's ears go, what? Since we just briefly touched on the music, tell everybody about what you got coming
so
up.
Have Mercy. I was supposed to drop it tomorrow. There's a couple of little delays or whatever. I need to get it right. So we're doing it June 12th, one day before the battle. Is markedly different from my battle rap material.
Very.
Very different.
Yeah.
I'm much more of like a R&B fused sort of rapper. So, but it's very original. It's very me, and I'm excited for you guys to hear that. So, yeah, and then June 13th at the Turf, we got me and Danny Myers, Gobi versus Patron, AA Ron versus Poltergeist. Bib Gang is taking over, man.
Yeah.
Much to Mike's chagrin, but we're no, man. It's an honor to battle a legend, and it feels similarly to how I felt in the Ellipsis battle, where I'm just like, I can't lose. Like, this is my time.
Yeah.
This is my time to be great.
All the hard work comes to right now.
Yeah, and like, Danny, you've been great for a long time, but...
And you can still be great after this.
And you can still be great after this, but there's only going to be one guy who's great on June 13th, and it's Mr. Easy Work himself.
You're going to get that easy work, bro.
Yeah. And it's going to be, I've tried harder for this battle than I have for any other battle. It's still going to be easy work. Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. That's it, bro. That's it. Shout out Bib Gang. Shout out Set the Bar.
Yeah.
I don't got much left to say, man. Danny, you better be ready. I need 3 of them second rounds you have for Nakeem. Then first and third, not going to cut it.
Oh, shit. We not talking some shit?
That just happened.
yeah,
Oh, yes. Okay, yeah. We'll get Simpson up here.
Okay, yeah. I forgot Mike was going to ask me some questions.
Yeah, fucking course.
Because I don't want to fucking listen to this guy talk.
Holy shit. Crazy enough.
Yeah.
So obviously, like, we've been talking,
Yeah.
and they know you versus Danny's absolutely crazy. But I want to break down a little bit of this undercard with you real
Sure.
quick.
Yeah, let's do it.
So obviously, we'll get the Bib Gang battles out of the way. They're both great fucking battles, but you're obviously gonna be hella biased with the takes.
Yeah, for sure.
Obviously, but like, so let's start with Gobi versus Patron. So me and I'm gonna talk this one first, and I want to hear what you gotta say. Just for this one, 'cause it's a Bib Gang one. You know, why not? I love this one. Gobi's been an absolute workhorse, getting better every time. That Stevie P battle really felt like that moment where, he'd been getting better every time, but that felt where he sort of like emerged as like, no, I am also that guy.
Yeah. He
You know
really
what I mean?
he really took that like level up into the next tier with the Stevie P battle.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I think Patron is a great matchup for him because
Yeah.
Patron is extremely consistent. Patron always raps at a pretty high level, and he's a great baseline guy. Like, this isn't shade to Patron, but I've never like. He's a good guy for a guy like Gobi to test himself against.
Yeah, because Patron is gonna kill.
Patron is going to kill it. He's always going to be consistent with his material.
Yeah.
He might not like blow you away with a lot of the stuff he says, but he's rapping at a really high level and he's cool. And Gobi is like, it's a good opportunity for Gobi to like show where his ceiling really is.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to see that. And I do think Gobi is going to 30 rock him. Shout out Patron, you're my guy, but I got to ride with my Bib Gang boys. You already know. So.
No, hell yeah. So then let's talk real quick about Aaron versus Poltergeist.
It's another good matchup. Another good, like, two dynamic guys with their performance. I watched Poltergeist's first battle live at Wild Game 2 in Edmonton. And from the get-go, I knew that he was going to be a player in the game, so to speak.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, the guy, he has a natural charisma about him. He has a natural delivery. His performance can be captivating, but you can say all those things about Aaron as well. So I think Aaron is hungry. He's over the last, I don't know, I'd say 2 years or so, he's proven that he really wants to win every single battle that he's in.
Oh yeah, he's been dialed in.
Dialed in.
I definitely want to see him build off the performance he had versus me.
Oh, he cooked you, bro. It's so
That's crazy. That's a crazy take. I think he took it, but cooked is crazy. Cooked is crazy, but he did super well. So shout outs to him as well.
A motivated Aaron is a problem, bro. That's really what it is.
And ain't nobody want to catch.
And this is,
me.
this is the Bib Gang versus Gutter Gorillas thing. So there's some sub storylines in there
a little bit more
too.
of that because I know it's really at this point the three crews left are Gutter Gorillas, Bib Gang, and
Moss Band.
Moss Band.
Yeah.
Shout out to Moss Band. We'll get to one of them in a little bit here. He's also on the card.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, I think that's gonna be really cool. I forget the order that we have it on the card, but let's go next with Beach Shits versus Fuller.
Beach Tits versus Fuller. This is another one where you have a guy like Fuller with a pretty high floor.
Yeah.
He's consistent. That OZ battle. He knows what the crowd wants to hear.
Yeah.
And he's very good at like accentuating that. Whereas Beach Tits, very raw, very dynamic. You're not sure what you're gonna get out of Beach Tits. She has been steadily improving with each battle, but this is a good test for her because if you can beat somebody like Fuller, then you deserve maybe some bigger opportunities. So that's really the interesting part to me. Fuller is a little bit more punch heavy than probably anybody Beach Tits has ever battled before.
Agreed.
He's more like a conventional battle rapper, as opposed to like Beach Tits is not a conventional battle rapper.
No,
right?
she puts on a show and always
that's-
has some crazy shit she's doing every
100%.
battle, which I respect.
So that's super interesting to me. Like, it's a platform for Beach Tits to really show like what she's capable of.
Yeah.
Like, as far as like how good she can be.
I think people have had good performances against her, but every battle she's been in so far has been like the Cult of Beach Tits does a show.
That's right.
So the question is, how high up can you go with that? Because Fuller is the strongest battler I think she's gone up against yet, as far as conventional battle rap skills, as far as ability to craft a punchline.
That's right.
As far as jokes and being able to get people on
Angling,
their
he's a very good angler.
Absolutely.
He's got good personals. So this is a tough test for Beach Tits, I
Yeah.
think. Like if Beach Tits can pull this one off, I think it's very impressive. And I think the sky's the limit for her at this point. But I also know Fuller is doing everything he can to make sure that doesn't happen.
No, absolutely. But I will say, I have learned by now. Do not doubt Beach Tits. Who knows what she comes up with.
I'll never doubt.
I'm just excited to see
She's a
this
great
battle.
artist. She makes really good music too.
Absolutely.
So shout out Beach Tits.
Dully Neff versus Nuxie. What do you got to say about that one?
I'm excited to see what Nuxie's had a bit of a layoff now,
Yeah.
and he had a couple chokes and stuff like previously. So I think he's going to come back recharged and ready
yeah.
to go. And I think a Nuxie like at his peak is pretty good. So I am gonna lean Nuxie in this battle.
Okay.
I think Dully Neff is good too. Don't get me wrong, but I just think if Nuxie performs to the best of his abilities, he should win this battle.
Yeah.
But if he doesn't, and there's a high possibility that he doesn't, based on his previous track record,
Sure.
that Dully Neff could just 30 rock him pretty simply. So I'm really, the jury's out for me on that one.
Okay, I respect that.
But I am rooting. I'm obviously rooting for Knucklehead to succeed.
Yeah,
That's my guy.
Nuxie's a tough one because, like, when he's on, his ceiling is so high.
Exactly.
Like we talk about charisma in the ring, and there are very few who can match up to Nuxie and just raw charisma.
He can, like, he's like right there with creative when he's like focused and, you know, ready to go, and he's punching, and he's got his loud delivery and all that. Like, he's got a lot of the tools. He just needs to put it all together. So I'm really hoping that he does that next Saturday.
We talked a little bit about Mossman earlier, and by talked about, I mean we just mentioned them, but again, shout outs to Mossman. Bossman coming out here for the first time since the Stevie. Everyone on this card battled Stevie P at some point, other than Danny. It feels
100%,
like
man.
everyone's battled Stevie. No,
You should battle Stevie P.
Yeah. Oh, classic. So Bossman coming out here, going up against Phibbs this time. And I think this one's an interesting one for me because Phibbs is another one of our guys who over the last sort of couple of years has really been sort of putting it together, and steadily every performance is just better than the last.
Yeah.
And I think this is the first time where we're really bringing in an out-of-towner for him to test his shit against.
That is true.
And Bossman is very hard to predict what he's going to do.
That's my whole problem with predicting the battle is that he's like, pardon the pun, but he's a wild card. You never know what you're going to get with Bossman.
Absolutely.
You know? He's like, and Phibbs is like just, again, steadily improving, getting a little bit better. I wish he would try to punch a little bit more and maybe, you know, formulate some wordplay stuff a little bit more, use some more literary devices. He's funny though. And he's a good rapper. So but that's only going to take you so far. Bossman has a charisma about him, and he's hilarious.
Yeah.
So for me, I would probably edge Bossman, like, just beforehand, but again, it depends on what Bossman that you're getting.
Fair.
And if Phibbs stays on his upward trajectory, I could very easily see him taking that battle as well. So I know I'm kind of fence-sitting it here, but like
You're fence-sitting everything except for the Moss everything except for the big gang battle.
that's just how I see
Yeah,
it,
I
because
get it.
and this is and you know what, I gotta shout you out on that, because these are matchups where you're like, I'm not sure who's gonna win this one. There is no real clear cut except for me 30 rocking Danny Myers, but that's besides the point.
Talk your shit. I love these sort of matchups where it is different styles against each other, and you don't know what's going to happen. Again, there's
I mean, if you
each
get
of
the
these
best
battles
out of
has
if you get the best out of Bossman, you could dog walk Phibbs, but if you get the best out of Phibbs, we haven't seen the best of Phibbs yet.
Yeah,
in my
absolutely.
opinion.
We absolutely haven't. I think
So
you're
we don't.
completely right there.
I don't know what's the but like, I think either way we're gonna have a lot of fun with that battle.
Oh,
I think
yeah,
it's gonna
absolutely.
be very entertaining.
Oh, it's gonna be
Very
great.
entertaining.
Yeah, no, it was funny. I was talking to someone before about how, like, it was crazy how Bossman, I think, had his best performance his first time out here. That Billy Shakes battle, he had so many funny moments in that one.
That's right.
And
Bossman also has like a natural charisma about him.
Oh yeah,
he's a very likable guy. I love that guy.
Yeah.
Bossman, you're my dog still.
Absolutely. And while we're on Mossman, real quick, shout out to Jo.
Yes,
I know
sir.
he's been dealing with some shit, but keep your head up, brother.
Much love, brother.
And then finally for the
Shout out Riz too, because he's battling Swervu on Saturday.
Absolutely, shout out Riz.
That's a big look for him.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
And Swervu, like, I was watching his battle with Danny that just dropped a couple of weeks ago, because Danny has a new battle out every 3 days. So it's
right.
I never run out of material. It's like, or if I'm ever not feeling inspired, I just put on YouTube, search Danny Meyer. Oh, sick! He just dropped the battle 2 days ago. That's
there you
awesome.
Go. And while we're at it, let's shout out Diz, and I'll even shout out A1. Shout out A1. I didn't say.
That's
any
turning over a new leaf.
Any previous issues, there's nobody I got beef with anymore.
Yeah.
There's one guy.
He also retired, so now you can be like, yeah, it's all good. So,
oh well, whatever. Battle rap retirement is not a real thing. Let's be honest.
Yeah, take it from me.
You got beef with me?
I got beef with you. Supposed to take me out for breakfast the other day.
Damn.
I'm a little cheap.
Work.
What can I say?
Crazy work.
maybe if the performance warranted some breakfast.
All right, we got like 10 minutes. What else we got?
Yeah, real quick. The first battle of the night, the one that's going to kick it off. Bear versus Little Q.
I hope Bear cooks him, man. I
Yeah.
really hope. I hope Bear wins, and I'm not to hate on Lil Q, but like you know what you're gonna get with a Lil Q battle.
Oh, yeah.
So I want Bear to show that he can hang with somebody who can perform like Lil Q and
Yeah.
who can control the room like Lil Q. Lil Q is very good at doing both of those
Yeah.
things. It might not be what I'm trying to hear. But he is, but I gotta give him credit where it's due. I respect it, right?
I think my favorite Little Q moment, since COVID at least, was he goes, "My dick may not be 12 inches, but it sure smells like a foot."
He just steals jokes from Reddit and fucking
Oh
pulls
yeah,
them
they're
out on
absolutely
fucking-
just stolen Reddit jokes.
yeah.
But also to say that in a room like that and just have everyone staring at you like, what the hell
What
is
the hell are
wrong
you
with
saying,
you?
right?
And
Yeah.
he just doubles down with another one right afterwards.
But Q can be kind of dope when he's
Oh,
taking
yeah.
it serious,
Yeah, yeah,
man. It's just
absolutely.
I haven't seen him do that in a while, and
Yeah.
I know Bear is gonna be taking it serious. So
Well, Q's last battle was against Doug Tree.
yeah,
If you remember that one,
Yeah,
where
yeah,
that
yeah.
was
I do remember that.
that was
one.
a fever dream of a battle right there.
And the Kaiser battle that never came out, and he's
Yeah.
he's had a bit of a rough streak lately.
Yeah.
Let's call it what it is. But I do
He's always entertaining.
he is always entertaining. But I think it would be really dope if Bear could just like reach that next level, and then
Yeah.
you can start building him up a little bit because you know what Q's gonna do. Like,
Yeah.
Q's always gonna be there. He's always gonna be funny. You can always match him up against guys for that like comic relief battle in the middle of the card or whatever.
But we
the
want
case may
Bear
be.
to join that.
You want
like, upper rank
Bear
of
to be a
guys,
guy,
you know?
right?
Yeah,
Like
absolutely.
you want all the
I mean,
guys that take it seriously to be guys, and I know he takes it seriously. So.
And that's the thing. So, like, real quick, I know we don't have too much time left, but like, I love the fact that we're at this point now where we've got, between Bear, I think Tobin's one, I think Beach Tits, Borderline is already past this point.
Mm-hmm.
I think like Raptor, Shiva, like we have a lot of these guys who appear like they've had that moment of, while they haven't broken through, they clearly know what their barrier is, and
They've
working
almost
on it,
figured
and
it
they've
out.
almost figured it out.
Yeah, it's like you get to a
And-
point where you figured it out, right?
Yeah.
Me and you battled, that was when I figured it
I
out.
still hate you for that.
Yeah, that's
'Cause
when I figured it out.
I took that battle. I'm like, oh yeah, like Wildcard hasn't done anything. I could definitely take two battles like a week apart, and I battled DST the week before in Victoria.
That's right, yeah.
Smoked him, and I was like, these are the throwaways for you, and then I get smoked and just killed up there. I'm like, as soon as you're like, I'm dropping more cold ass shit than the Port Man Bridge. I'm like, I should not have taken two battles. That was a mistake.
That's when I like
Mistakes were
finally
made.
figured out how to put punches
Yeah,
together. I'm
absolutely.
like,
Good times, but I love that we've got a bunch of those. Who are you from this rookie class? Who are you most excited for to see how they develop?
Chiva, 100%. Well, do you consider Chiva rookie class?
I'll allow it.
Okay, Chiva for sure.
Okay.
For sure. I think Raptor too. I think
Yeah.
those two guys.
That battle was so fun.
It was a really good battle. Tobin is nice, man.
Yeah.
He's and again, like all these guys kind of have some formatting issues that I
Yeah.
think that they need to work out, and just watching more battles would probably help them out a lot.
It's interesting. I think Topin's problem is actually the exact opposite of Shiva's. I think Shiva, like, he has so much poise up there. He understands cadences.
Good
He understands
rapper.
a lot of that. Great rapper.
Yeah.
Figuring out how to build punches.
Yeah.
How to write those punches in amongst the cadences that he's doing.
It's just to
is what's
make
gonna be
your
his
shit
break- yeah.
Chiva's he's really good at crafting his angles, and he's really good
absolutely.
at like
He's
taking you
phenomenal.
on a journey. If you could just learn to like land that shit and
Yeah.
like really exclamate his point.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
Sky's the
got the
limit for him.
takeoff, he's got the flight. Once he
Yeah.
figures out how to stick the
how to
landing,
land it, then he's
solid pilot.
Yeah, and like Tobin is kind of. I think he's a little bit more in tune. Snow Leopard too, actually.
Yeah. Oh,
Snow Leopard
how did we
too.
not mention Snow?
How did we not mention Snow
Snow?
Leopard?
My apologies to Snow Leopard because he's absolutely
Snow Leopard
one
is,
of those
and
guys.
he's tapped into the culture, so I feel like he's just gonna
Yeah.
get better with every single. Like I
Both
think
of them,
he's
man.
one of those guys that's sort of fallen in love with battle rap, and I can see that with him.
Absolutely.
I think with his natural like stage presence and delivery, like his first battle, it was a little off the rails, but you could tell he had something there.
Yeah,
If he
absolutely.
can formulate that, like Snow Leopard is gonna be. He
The-
can beat a lot of guys.
The 3 million decibel Christian rapper
Yeah,
was
100%.
quite the gimmick to come in on, but like, I'll be damned if it was not entertaining.
But you're starting to
as
see him
hell.
put some
It was not
wordplay
great.
together. You're
Oh yeah,
starting
dude,
to
his
put
wordplay
some-
absolutely is there.
Yeah.
I definitely thought like the Dan battle, which I know he's battled since, but the Dan one showcased to me that okay, he's starting to figure out how to write with the word.
That's right.
Incorporate the wordplay into its writing rather
That's
than
right.
just like.
using it
throw
for
a
the sake
weird-
of it.
exactly. So
Yeah.
he's getting there.
Yeah,
And
I
as
think
he
that's where
continues to
most
develop
guys
that-
can improve is just using weaving their like punchlines and their funny stuff in with their angles.
Yeah,
you know, I
absolutely.
think a lot of guys could work on that
And-
because I feel like that's what I do better than almost anybody.
I feel it.
is,
Absolutely,
like,
I'd agree.
You know, like I can take people on a story and then just land it right, and I wish guys would do that a little bit more. for
Yeah,
sure.
absolutely. And again, I want to stress real quick, all these guys have shown incredible amounts of growth. I believe we got to keep it moving, right?
Yeah,
All right, so one last
Wrap it
time.
up, Dan.
Really quick, set the bar and get your tickets. Ascension, June 13th at the Turf. Mike Wild, Danny Myers. We just ran down the rest of the card. You do not want to fucking miss this show. We will see the real ones there, and the fake ones are going to fuck off and do something wrong
Watch from
anyway.
the sidelines. You either win with us or you watch us win. Easy
Let's
work.
go.
Oh, that's his.
Yeah, that's what mine. I can phone people up. It's fun if you want.
Yeah, yeah. Ooh, ladies first. Ladies first. Ooh. So we got Loca and we got my man Tiago in the house, but first we got ladies first. Ladies first.
What up?
What's up, sis? How you doing?
I'm doing well. Yeah.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
I think it was like about 2 years ago.
Yeah, it's been a while.
So how have
Time
you
flies.
been?
How have I been? Oh man, life is crazy. So much happens. Like I feel like even week to week, it's like, and then just like every day is sometimes is like a mental battle. There's always something, and you just gotta conquer it. And
Yeah.
but yeah, life has been crazy. I'm raising a teenager. My mom moved in. She's sick, so helping take care of her, and so there's lots going on
A
at
lot
home.
going on.
Still doing music, slowly but surely. Yeah,
I got to say that song "Low Again."
yeah.
I like that joint.
Thank you so much.
So what was the motivation behind that? Cause it's pretty deep.
Yeah, that's I wrote that when I was using, probably coming down. Songs about how I feel when I'm in addiction. Yeah, so coming down and like when you're in active addiction, you just feel so low, like terribly, terribly low. It's not a fun place to be, and some of my lyrics are just like how I would feel when I was in psychosis and getting paranoid about what people are thinking of me or what's going on. Felt really alone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah,
And-
it's a deep one for sure.
Okay, now I'm sorry. I was just looking at the thing here. Hey, can you come up here for a minute? I need to fix this camera.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, cool. Cool. So,
Have y'all met before?
We just met right now.
Yeah, just now. So do you have anything that you're working on right now that's like not to be released or something that you're
Yeah,
concepting?
I have a few songs I'm sitting on right now that just, have like something little that I need to fix that's bothering me, and just getting it organized is challenging because I tend to like start projects and like 1,000 of them and then like don't finish them for a while.
Yeah, I used to do the same shit. Yeah.
And so I've been working on what it was an album, but now I think it might be an EP. I think I might just kind of scrap some of the songs. I'm not too sure yet. I don't have a straight direction. I'm kind of a little bit all over the place.
Yeah, it almost seems like since streaming, it's like there's not really a point to an album anymore. Like it's almost like better to like slow drip release like
Yeah.
half the album and then just drop if you're gonna drop a project, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah, that was the plan. Low Again was my first one that's going to be on the album or EP. And then I dropped a song called Limerence on Valentine's Day. So that was the second drop, and I'm just getting ready to figure out which one I'm going to drop next. I have a feature on the project, too. I don't know if you know who Jalita is.
Is she a Vancouver artist?
Yeah, she's
Okay, I think I have heard the name before. I
very-
haven't heard her music yet.
Yeah, very beautiful voice. Black Filipina mix. Just, incredible artist. We've been friends for a long time, and Even before she started doing music, like I always wanted to work with her.
Mm-hmm.
Before I started doing music, I would make her sing for me,
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
we have a song that's about sisterhood.
Mm-hmm.
Probably drop that this summer. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll hand it back over to
Cool.
Ski.
Real quick, can we switch? Can you sit
Sure.
over there? Because I don't know, the camera is messing up. And
That's
I'd rather them see the guest than
Okay.
the host.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what is it?
I don't know what that is. So, but Jamal is going to be here any minute. So, again, like he was saying, you working on new music? Yeah, you might have to hold that.
That's okay. Yeah. So I have some stuff that I'm working on, a solo project, but simultaneously, me, Tiago Vasquez, and Cash Jr. We're working on an EP with our group Real Ones.
Okay.
The EP is called Real Life, because that's what we talk about, is real life. Kind of hardships and struggles and how we're coming out of it, but in an uplifting way.
Yeah.
I tend to be pretty emo myself. I try to make happy music and it just turns out emo. So these guys really bring out the happy side, and really fun and inspiring. Yeah.
So, like I said, you were here a couple of years ago, and it seemed like there's definitely growth and development there.
Thank you.
Can you speak on that? Is that just, I mean, I know life makes us all grow, but was there any conscientious effort put into wanting to showcase where you at?
For sure. I think last time I came, I was just about to drop an album called Angel on Demon Time, which I did. Through an album release party, and that whole album was kind of like my baddie club girl kind of music. And even when I outgrew it so fast, in my opinion, and I wanted to drop it to show the growth, because by the time I dropped it, I honestly was I almost wanted to trash the whole thing. But yeah, since then, I wanted to make music that's related to my life now, because all those songs, everything I write about is real. All those songs were who I was when I was hustling and stuff and living a really different lifestyle. Now I'm trying to write more stuff that's relevant to my life now, more inspiring, more uplifting to women. I also, do a lot of community shows and then starting to work with youth. So I don't want to come across like I'm promoting some lifestyle that I don't live anymore. But I did think it was important to
get that out.
To get that out so I could move on. Yeah.
Yeah, because when I saw the Angel on Demon Time, what I thought about was the duality. There's that good part, but then also, because we all deal with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I was thinking was that the motivation kind of, or the science behind that title?
Yeah, it's kind of like I'm a good person that does bad things.
Hey, we all been there, what I'm saying? But the fact that now you're saying that, okay, that was a chapter in my life. Now here's this new chapter, and like you're saying, raising a teenager, that's definitely a different chapter.
Yeah.
You know?
Wanting to be more conscious of the message that I'm putting out. I feel like I've done a lot of growth just in my personal life as well. Trying to work on recovery. And that's been most recently my number one focus is just, sobriety and really working on my, inside.
Yeah.
Doing that inner work, and it's ugly. It can be really ugly. It's you think it's oh, I'm healing now. No, it's painful, and you remember holy shit, I can actually feel again. I didn't feel anything before.
I'm glad you mentioned that about the inner work. It's hard. Me and my wife was talking about that, because it's about accountability, and sometimes looking in the mirror and okay, seeing that ugly side, and I need to work on that. So kudos, because a lot of people don't want to work on that because it is hard work.
Yeah, I didn't want to for so long. I was very opposed to a lot of things that was suggested to me, especially in Like the recovery community. I just kind of always tried to do it my way, and I just got to a point where I just fully surrendered. I'm like, just tell me what to do.
Yeah.
I don't care what it is. Just tell me what to do, and I'll do it because I'm so tired.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I just finished like a step group. It was a 9-day like step program or like boot camp, and I felt like I graduated university when I was done. It was so hard, but I did it, and I feel a lot lighter. And I really got to look at myself, and I was like, one of the steps is writing your resentments for people, places, and things. Each thing that happened that made you resent, and then how it affected you, and then what was your faults and mistakes. And like often when I wrote down what my faults and mistakes were, that resentment just diminished because I was like, damn, Cassandra, like you're messed up too, you know.
But like you said, you face it. Accountability. We
Yeah.
gotta face those demons.
Yeah.
You know.
Absolutely.
So you say you've been working you working in the community with kids.
Yeah, I did some traveling in the last in May, I think it was. I went to the island, and then I went up north for like youth engagements. My homie, my brother HK, Higher Knowledge, he invited me to come along, and some other artists. We went to Campbell River, and we performed. Each of us performed our different types of art. We had, I think we just spent one night there. And it was funny because the night before I was like, oh my gosh, trying to like get all my stuff together. It was just crazy. I barely slept. And I was like, oh, I'm going to be so tired. Everybody else was the same. Like a couple of them didn't sleep at all. Everyone just had really rough sleep. But we trooped it out, and it's really healing.
Yeah.
You know, kids are medicine. They're so beautiful, and to be able to inspire youth is like that's everything.
Yeah. And that, that's kind of what one of the things you do it for is not only to get it out your system, but hopefully it can be a blueprint or inspiration for somebody else. And believe it or not, I think going through rough periods gives us more authenticity. Mm-hmm. Like if you're trying to talk to somebody who's going through something and you never been through something, it doesn't hit quite the same.
So true. So true. And it's inspiring for me because I'm not going to stand up here and preach all this healing work and I'm still doing the same stuff I was doing before. Like, it really makes me want to be a better person and be a role model. And when we went up north, that was like, I don't know, like a 12-hour drive or something. Ooh. Yeah. It was cool because we saw so much wildlife. Like we saw like 2 bears and elk, like all types of birds. And we just kept seeing all these animals. It was like this inside joke how I kept missing it. I had my phone ready, and then I would always miss it. Like, then we had an opportunity to see the second bear, pull my phone out, runs in the bushes. I was like, but it was, good times, really beautiful community up there, super welcoming, and left with my heart full.
Do you find getting out in nature helps? I definitely want to do that this summer. Me and my wife want to kind of unplug a little bit and get out in nature and stuff. There's limits to me going out in nature. Like you saying bears, because we went to Gibson's and we saw these, but it was nothing but snakes.
No
over
way.
there. Yeah.
We're going to Gibson's in July.
Oh yeah. What was this one place? And it was kind of like this place where they had different birds and stuff. But we looked over and you saw one snake, and when you look in the bush, it was just snakes. I was like, okay.
All right, I'm out of here. Get me off this island.
Yeah, for real. I'm glad I kind of saw that towards the end of us walking on the way out. If I would have saw it on the way in, I'd be like, nah, I'm good.
Turn the boat around.
Yeah, my wife and my in-laws, y'all can go. I'm gonna sit over here and chill. But do you notice like getting out and unplugging?
Absolutely. I love nature. We just went. What was that park we just went to?
Queen Elizabeth.
Just real quick to Queen Elizabeth Park to try to shoot content. content because we always say we're gonna do that and then we never do. Slacking on that, not gonna lie. But to try to shoot some content and just like walking barefoot in the grass. Like I love wearing no shoes, especially in summer. Like
Get grounded.
my feet are always like. Yeah, I love wearing no shoes. You get those negative ions from like the grass and stuff.
Yeah.
But gotta watch out for ticks, apparently.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
When you're
ticks.
For
I'm
real.
always like,
I saw
check
there's
for
like
ticks.
some kind of natural oils or whatever, like
Tea tree oil, probably.
I can't. One's lemon. There's like 3 different kinds, and that tick, that Bill Gates tick doesn't like it.
Right.
I gotta look that up again though. I think peppermint's one of them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So with
lavender's one of them.
with writing and stuff, do you feel it's therapeutic for you?
Yeah, for sure. It is, and oftentimes when I start writing a song, it'll like go off into something else. Like I'll start it a certain way, but it's definitely therapeutic. I just recorded yesterday a new song at the back end with IR Evan. You know Evan Smith.
I've heard the
IR
name.
Evan, yeah, he's super dope. So I just want to shout him out because he's just been such an amazing engineer and producer. Like I've been experimenting a lot with different sounds because I'm singing a lot more.
I was going to ask that because I know you for spitting bars, but when I listen to a couple of music, I'm like, and then Logan, I was like, okay, she's singing. She, you know what I mean? You know, like some people that rap, they might harmonize here and there,
Yeah.
but you were actually singing. So has that always been in the toolbox?
No, that's new. Like I'm really just learning and trying to find my sound. And, you know, he's just been helping me. My partner too, man. I live with Tiago Vasquez, like incredible
Ooh, yeah.
singer. It's like he'll be my vocal coach a lot of times and you know, tell me anybody can sing. You just got to find your range and your style and like your voice. So yeah, it's been fun. I like trying new things. I get bored easily. I'm a Gemini, so it's like I can't stay on one thing too long before, you know, I want to try something else. But
Wasn't Pac a Gemini?
yeah, a lot of artists are Geminis.
I think K Dot might be. But yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay. I wasn't tripping. I was like, okay, she's singing now. I just remember the bars before, but okay. So how you like singing?
It's fun. I always wished I could be a singer. That's probably why I started rapping, because it's funny. My mom, she's like super crazy and blunt and doesn't care to hurt your feelings and has been like that my whole life. She told me when I was a kid, my girl, you can't sing. And I carried that with me for so long. I was like, I can't sing. So I just started rapping. And he was like, you can sing. And then my mom saw me on stage for the first time singing and rapping. She's like, I'm so sorry. I should have never told you that.
Yeah, but it is crazy how we carry some things with us from childhood.
Yeah.
You know, and it can hold us back if we don't address it.
Yeah, totally. And I didn't even realize that. Sometimes, like, you remember stuff. Like, some people would ask me about my childhood, especially, like, beginning of my healing. I'm like, I had a great childhood. But when you start to remember stuff and understand things, and you're like, oh, that was actually kind of messed up. I don't think that was normal.
Yeah, we just talking about because you know I grew up with single parent and stuff, and you know I hear people talk about daddy issues, and I don't know. I was not too long ago. I was like, maybe I do got daddy issues. I just don't know because I never had a daddy around. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You just push through it.
Yeah.
You know.
yeah.
So yeah, like you said, when you start reflecting, you like, okay, maybe that wasn't normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And is some of your music, or are you going to reflect and speak to that?
Yeah. For sure. I think this like next project that I've been working on, the 2 songs that I already released that I was mentioning to, sorry, I forgot your name, bro. Rob.
Kava.
Cavo. You know, Low Again and Limerence. Both of those, I'm really honest about like kind of mental health because, you know, addiction and like going into psychosis and feeling like basically low, like almost like you want to die, like those things. Limerence is like,
That's a dope song too.
it's actually, I learned it's a form of addiction in itself because it's an escape. You limerence is the deep infatuation for somebody and like a made up story about them. The song that I wrote, it was real. It was a real experience where I had this deep infatuation with someone I never even met. This person had no idea how I felt, and I realized like this is not normal. It was affecting me, and the lack of reciprocation was making me resent them. They don't even know what's going on.
Yeah,
and I'm
yeah.
like, I don't think this is healthy, So I wrote about that in that, and this next one is kind of like I'm conflicted in my in feeling like I'm misunderstood. And like trying to do the healing work, but sometimes I'm not perfect and I can be snappy or like say the wrong thing, and or people get me wrong, and so that's kind of what this next song is about. I haven't named it yet, but right now just on my phone it's called Misunderstood.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you feel misunderstood, certain.
a lot of times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely do.
Yeah, I can feel that. Yeah. But man, like I said, just 2 years, and I can see the growth. So when you were here before, you weren't singing, or
I think I might have sang one song. I had one kind of singy song on
Okay.
my album. But
Okay.
yeah, not really.
yeah, it was just straight bars,
Yeah.
straight bars, and now, but again, it's crazy to see the evolution of
Yeah.
of an artist, and then you have this man right here who can help you with the singing.
Yeah. He taught me how to harmonize, which was cool. So now I find myself doing that on my own. But he vocal coached me like I was in military or something. It started not being fun anymore. I was like, can I just
drill sergeant.
Yeah, exactly. I was
So,
like, can I
like-
just sing the damn thing without you? She's like, again. I'm like, oh my god.
I just picture him by the bed, like, get up, let's go. It's like straight boot camp up in that house.
Yeah, but it's so fun. Like, it's
Yeah.
so fun to date another artist, and then be in a group together, and like,
Yeah,
and sometimes co-write, because like two minds is better than one, and
yeah.
when we co-write, we come up with some really cool stuff.
Do y'all need to take time to be a couple outside of being artists? Because I know, like, even though my wife isn't an artist, sometimes I'm in my zone and she like this, what I
Yeah.
mean? So
For sure. Yeah, we definitely, because we have so much going on. Like, we're both raising teenagers. He's got 2 teenagers on separately from me having one, and so life is just trying to balance everything. So we definitely have to take time outside of that to like connect and work on our relationship too, because it's not easy.
yeah.
Me and him, we've been through so much in almost 4 years, but we're still going strong, and we're stronger right now than stronger than we've ever been. So yeah, I think laying low lately has been helpful, just especially like dealing with the recovery stuff. Some of the shows can be a little much in the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but kudos to you for doing. I call that heavy lifting.
Thank you.
A lot of people don't want to do the heavy lifting.
Yeah.
But in order for us to get to where we're trying to go, sometimes you got to look your star player in, as Cat Williams said, your star player in the mirror, and be like, forget everybody else, how you doing today? And it's cool that you're talking about mental health. Me and him, like the program that we trying to do called Skillmatic, using the art of rhymes to help with mental health.
Yeah.
Because writing, poetry, because it's kind of like journaling.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
I feel like it builds confidence too.
definitely.
Like, and to do something creative and have like a finished product, it's like, wow, like I did that. Like now I have this thing, and you can take it with you forever.
Yeah.
When I first started doing music, I was, really traumatized and really deep in my addiction, and just like really introverted. I didn't trust anybody. I didn't go out really anymore. I was alone a lot and hanging out with like people I shouldn't have been hanging out with. Probably, you know, if I did hang out with people, and music, writing, and then eventually performing. Because at first I was like, "There's no way I'm gonna perform." Like I was way too shy.
Yeah.
But it really brought me out of my shell and, you know, kind of brought me back my spirit back, because I used to be like so outgoing and bubbly and fun, and then to like go through things and then come back out, and I feel like music can really help a lot of people with that.
Well, I feel like your honesty about that situation will resonate definitely with people who dealing with the same thing, and you know, right now so much stuff is fake, and I think when people hear real, honest, and again, like you said, there's some times when I'm doing good, there's some times when I'm fucking up, you know what I mean, and nobody's perfect. So putting that out there and not fronting and being like, yo, this is me, the good, the bad, and yeah, I'm working on the bad, but this is still me. So again, kudos to you for the growth and putting it into music. Is there anything you want to say before I bring Tiago up? Is there anything you want to promote? Shout outs?
Yeah, again, shout out our Evan, shout out Tiago and CJ, my real ones. Shout out my son Jackson, my mama, and Creator. Oh yeah, we got some shows coming up. This Friday, so tomorrow, C-Trick is having his album release party at Lana Lou's.
Okay.
So we're gonna be rocking a set there at 9 p.m. Next Friday is Emotions album release party. That's gonna be super lit. We're also Real Ones is rocking a set there too.
Okay.
And there's some heavy hitters coming through, so that'd be a really good show. That's gonna be at the Cobalt.
Okay.
We have me and Tiago are going down to Bellingham to
Bellingham?
do a couple solo sets with DJ Big Rez and some other dope artists from the States.
Okay.
And then the same night we'll be back for Scoob's birthday, which is, babe, do you know where Scoob's birthday show is?
It's at the Turf.
At the Turf. That's June 20th.
Okay. So y'all doing something down in Beham, and then y'all coming up here to party.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. I used to live in Bellingham when I was.
Oh, really?
Well,
I like it there.
because I was slowly moving up, you know, since I fell in love with a Canadian, and I was slowly moving up I-5, yeah. Shout out to my man Eddie and Ryan G. You know, they were my roommates and stuff. But yeah, Beham is a cool spot. But that's cool.
Yeah.
Y'all getting to perform down. Have y'all performed in the States before?
Yeah. DJ Big Rez has invited us out a few times now for different events, and so there was one. What was that festival called? So I am blanking. Shebang. We performed at a festival. That was a really dope crowd. Bellingham knows how to party.
When was that? I think I saw y'all promoting that.
That was a couple of years ago.
A couple of years
Not
ago.
last year, the year before.
The year before. Okay, yeah.
We did 2 sets each at that festival on 2 different days, and yeah, really cool vibe, like very different, and yeah.
And we definitely going to have you back, because I wanted to have both of y'all back later in the year, because I want to do a show specifically for indigenous business and artists.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. So I've already talked to you about that. So we're definitely, and you know, I still got you in mind I'm gonna tell you about the song that I got in mind.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But anything else you want to say or parting words?
Follow me on all major platforms. I might be Loca on Instagram. Loca on all major platforms. LOCA all caps. Which I'm going to be changing soon again, I know, to Loca Leone. Leone is my last name.
Okay.
Just because I feel like Loca might be a little too basic, if that makes sense. It's like hard to find me, not basic.
Hard to find, yeah.
And yeah, I just want to say thank you so much for having me on the show. And
oh, no doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt,
Always
y'all.
fun chopping it up with you.
Yeah, and I've always see y'all doing shows, y'all out just constantly working. You know what I mean? And good peoples and
Thanks.
dope artists. So Tiago,
All right.
see, I should have had you around me when I was a kid because I tried to sing and I was like, nah. It was a church choir and they was like, man, somebody off key, and I was like, shit. They was like, somebody off key. I went home. I was like, Mom, I won't go there no more. And shit. I know they talking about me. I need somebody like you to be like, you can sing, bro.
Yeah, well, that's what we need. We need people to believe in us.
My man, T.
That's all Loca needed was someone to believe in her.
Yeah. Like I said, when I heard the music, I was like, okay, she's singing, and it sound dope. You know what I mean? So yeah. So how you been, bro?
I've been good, brother.
See, at least they can see you. I don't know what's going on with this camera, but at least they can see the guests. They don't need to see us.
Where's the camera over there?
It's right here. Yeah.
What up, my peoples? Thank you for tuning in.
So you got some summer bangers coming out.
Yeah, we just released a song with Emotions
Mm-hmm.
and DJ Slink, and it came out real heavy funk.
Okay.
With a little touch of some like 90s R&B and a little touch of like this electronic thing that DJ
I get the West Coast.
and he got this guitar.
Oh.
Yeah, and he rips it, and it's like some old Dog Pound type.
Yeah.
Came out
Definitely.
real smooth, man. And just in like the last week, I think we got almost like 2,500 streams already.
Woo.
So it's doing pretty good. Like,
Yeah.
Those guys are some heavy hitters, and I just feel blessed to be added to their little projects and stuff, man.
And it's a great song for that summertime too. So
Oh,
you probably gonna get
So
more
beautiful,
streams
man.
and stuff.
Yeah, it's a real cruising song.
Yeah, and shout out to Cannabis. You and him got a song. Shout out. They showed the video before the Beat Street movie.
Yeah, that was awesome.
yeah, that was dope.
Classic movie, man. I think I wrecked my VCR player trying to slow mo the moves, trying to learn how the hell they did those moves.
Yeah.
But that brought back some serious memories sitting there. But yeah, shout out Cannabis, man, and
DJ Chemo. Yeah.
and Valgo was actually the producer
Okay.
on that. He's another Chilean, like.
Okay.
Did a lot
Shout
of
out to
stuff
my
in
Chile folks.
Yeah, and that I think that song comes out tomorrow.
Okay.
So, and then I have my own release of this upcoming EP that I got produced by Evan, same guy, Evan Smith.
Okay.
From the, I don't know if you guys ever go down Venables. It says the front.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's the back end. Literally, it's called the back end.
It's a barbershop in the front, right?
It's
And
like
then
a
it's a studio in the
it's like a
back?
snack bar kind of thing.
something. Studio in the back.
Okay.
Yeah.
I seen that. I remember that.
Yeah, no, he's got a really nice studio back there, and it's been I don't know, maybe almost a year and a half that we've been working on this EP, and thank God, because I was like talking about doing this EP that was gonna have like more live instruments, and you know how it is trying to get the guys together, MC Ski,
Yeah.
Bars, Blues, and
Beats, blues, and bars. Yeah.
that's-
Shout out for being our bass player.
I filled in
For real.
until I got drafted. Right? I was like, damn. That's okay though.
Yeah.
I had fun while it lasted.
Yeah. He played in a couple of shows and stuff.
Yeah.
Shit, one of them was the so Guilt and Co. and then the
Chinese
Chinese
Gardens.
Gardens. Yeah.
That was fun, man.
It was, yeah.
It brought me back to my old days. I used to play in bands a little bit.
No,
back in the
thank you,
day,
man. Thank you for helping us out,
Yeah,
bro.
man. You got a good bass player now.
Oh,
man.
Noah,
That guy
yeah.
Noah's a beast.
Yeah, he's in like 6-7 bands. I told him the other day, I was like, man, I get on Instagram and I see some people that I know and they performing, and then I look in the background and that mug on the bass, and I'm like, is that Noah?
He gets around, man. I played in a band with him a couple years back with Tim Prosnick, and we played a weekly thing at every Wednesday at the old Osita. It's Nona's now. I
Yeah.
don't know. Did you ever come through to when it was the Osita there on Commercial?
No, I think I performed there, but it was under a different name.
Yeah.
When I performed there, that was like last year or something.
Osita, and then it changed to something else. But when we were at Osita for the weekly thing, he was our bass player, and we had some serious like jam sessions there.
Yeah.
Man. It was a lot of improvising too. We had some, like we did some Curtis Mayfield,
Ooh.
Pusher Man into like Kendrick Lamar type
Oh.
shit. Like yeah, we just like these guys were so good. I was in there trying to act like I knew how to play the congas, man. Like, I can't just be sitting here doing nothing. Like Tim, you got a pair of congas? Yeah, okay.
Shout out to Boom Bat, Timmy Boom Bat.
Put on a fedora, make it look like my uncle from Cuba.
So you just well rounded. You playing bass, you playing congas, you singing.
I'm just filling in for everybody, man. I'm trying my best, man. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah,
But
so
you know what? Yeah, it's going good.
yeah, so you working on new music and
4-song EP. I talk about like some heartbreak. I talk about some love, romance. Talk about some conscious shit about how society's kind of feeding us propaganda, stuff like that, and like how we just have to wake up and not let shit like that control us.
yeah, true.
And don't be a slave to the man. Like I became an entrepreneur. I started my own business. And,
Shout out to you for that,
trying
bro.
to go
Kudos.
legit and like thank you, man. And it's gotten off to a pretty good start. And honestly, I get great support from Mocha. She's an entrepreneur. She has been for a long time. So she inspires me too, and I hope I inspire her.
Yeah.
I hope I'm not too hard on her when I'm trying to figure out how to hit some notes. But
Yeah, that's what me and Kava. That's the chamber we in right now. Is
Hell
trying
yeah.
to start our own thing, and
it's
yeah,
amazing, man. Do it, and don't let nothing stop you, man. And like, do your research and just every day be inspired by something. Like I could sit in my thoughts and I could look around and see all the negativity, but like I can't let it get in my way. Like I gotta surround myself around people I want to be like. Like also sobriety too. Like I think you've seen me in some pretty dark paths back in the day, a little bit here and there, but you know what? Staying sober and just staying on track. It's so easy to conquer what you want when you're just like actually focused. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And like I'm way happier. I feel healthier. hitting
That's
the
what's
gym
important.
and-
As you get older, you realize how important
Yeah.
our health. And we were talking about injuries since I broke my hand this year, and
Yeah. Same.
yeah,
Oh man, I had some serious accidents.
yeah,
Being fatigued and just not thinking before I'm doing. And now I'm kind of screwed in the long run. But you know what? It kind of happened for a reason, and
Yeah.
it led me to other endeavors. Like other opportunities.
yeah.
So I'm happy where I'm going, and I can't think of much that can stop me, to be honest.
Yeah. Well-
Musically and like relationship wise, and as a parent, as an artist, I think I'll be okay.
Yeah. Like Loca said, when she mentioned the Creator, when you had that relationship with the Most High, you know that everything that happens is for your benefit, even if it may not look like that
Yeah,
at first.
true.
You know what I
Everything
mean? And
happens for a
then,
reason, yeah.
then afterwards, you like, that happened, because man, like it's just crazy when I broke my hand. I just went to a falafel spot that I normally go to.
Yeah.
I came out there with my Tupac walk on and stuff, and then next thing you know, I slipped and I was like, and I broke my hand and stuff, and I still play that back, but it's crazy because it allowed me. I had to take some time off from work.
Yeah.
But it gave me some time to focus on what we were working on. So instead of being bummed out, I'm like, okay, how can I turn this into a positive?
Yep.
So like you said, the mindset.
Yeah, it is. It's the mindset, and it's literally who you surround yourself around too, right? Like,
Definitely.
yeah. So
Definitely. So how does it feel raising teenagers?
oh man, they're hormonal stuff, man. It's like, when I met her, she was like, she didn't want kids. I got a vasectomy. So we were like a match made in heaven.
We're done.
Yeah, we're good. Like, we're not going anywhere. I don't want to trying to find anybody else trying to have kids. Park that shit. Anyway, but you know what? It's rewarding, man, because you know as we grow, as they grow, we grow too.
Yeah,
and like
yeah.
there's a lot of times like I have to like take a step back and say, okay, I reacted a certain way. I probably shouldn't have done that. Let's try that again, kind of thing. And I own up to it, and you know, I'm always learning how to be a parent, man. There's never something that I gotta control or this and that. It's like I'm always learning, and there's always gonna be another mogul that I gotta get over to figure out what is the next step, or that's parenthood, you know. You gotta keep growing too.
Yeah, and do you take some of that and put it in music and stuff? Like,
yeah, I mean, like, my music's growing too, you know. I think more of what is gonna be heard in this new project is definitely it's more in depth with like instruments and I guess just more conscious writing.
Yeah.
You know, I can't wait for you guys to hear it, man. It's my best work for sure.
Yeah.
So I'm really stoked on it, man. That 4-song EP, I don't wanna. I want to grow from this too, and I want to try other things. Like I want to do like this is like a bluesy R&B hip hop type, right? I got the homie Jasper Shreds. He from a band called Uncle Strut. This guy's insane, man.
Okay.
Just shreds like Jimi Hendrix, like beautiful blues on it. You know, and eventually I want to do like maybe like a Spanish album, like I'll just speak in Spanish, right? Like. Or some more type like dancehall, or like a. Okay. I want to explore more.
You versatile, yeah.
I think the Junos just opened up a Latin category too, so it'd be good to submit, right?
Yeah.
Because you know the credentials are nice to see too. Like, what do you call them? Like, like some what do you call it? Fucking accolades. Yeah. Nice to have. Yeah. You know? Yeah. Definitely. Just to show them off. No, I'm kidding. It's just for personal growth, too, right?
Yeah.
Like, but
because it's a journey, you know what I mean? Like, you know, and I'm sure you dealt with it when you first started. I was probably just you in the crib, pen singing, and then eventually you in the studio and you on stage. So it's this growth. So yeah, you put your blood, sweat, and tears, and it gets recognized.
For sure.
You know what I mean? And I mean, dope artist. You know, you're not just doing it just to be doing it. You got something you want people to hear.
Exactly. Yeah. No. Yeah. You just you released an album recently.
I got one coming out tomorrow that he did all the music.
Damn.
From Barcelona with Love. I should have released it a while ago because we went to Barcelona like 2 years ago. But when I was going over there, he gave me a bunch of beats.
Sick.
And because I don't know, like when you go traveling or you go say like camping or something and you out in nature, you get these inspirations. And see, that's what happened when I went to Egypt. I had all these inspirations, but I didn't have any beats. So I'm on YouTube trying to find beats. So when we went to Barcelona, I was like, yo, you got some beats? So he sent me some beats.
Nice.
So
that's awesome.
You get that inspiration. So when y'all out traveling, going and stuff, do you feel some inspiration to write? And
you know what? I'm gonna be honest. I don't.
Yeah.
I haven't taken a ukulele or guitar with me when I go vacation. I kind of just try and get in depth with like where I am, the history.
Be present.
You know? Yeah, be present, and because it takes a lot of my focus. Like, for example, this is buddy I know that sings, and I'm like, hey, you releasing? He's like, nah, I just don't have the time. And I look back, I'm like, I don't have the time either. But like, it's gonna take me 2 years to do 4 songs. That's what I mean. It's like it takes a lot out of you for real. Like, But that's cool that you can get inspired. Like, I mean, like, go there. I'm trying to get some lobster or something. I'm trying to catch some rays.
That's what I'm doing.
Well, I think.
Trying to get some beers in.
For real.
I might be sober now, but I might have a couple of beers when I'm in.
Well, that's just always been me because I was in the Navy, so I'm out to sea at the bottom of the ship. I'm just writing, and even then, like when I used to come up here when I was signed to the record label in Seattle, I'm driving, my boys send me a beat. I get the beat looped in my head, and then the lyrics will start coming, and then I'm voice recording. You know, nice. I'm just wired that way. I think it drives my wife crazy sometimes because she's like, I'm talking to you. She's like, why can't you? The other day she told me, she was like, you can remember this rhyme that you wrote years ago, but you can't remember what I told you to get at the store. And I was like, if you put it in 16, but I'm like, if you put it in 16 bars up in that moment, maybe with a harmony.
It several times a year for 5 years. I'll list that whole fucking grocery list.
But we definitely when we bring y'all back, man, I wanted to focus more on your business because that's what's up right there, man. So you said you had this business for a couple of months.
Yeah, I just started maybe like legitimately like the last 3 months or so, and like I've been doing it last 20 years. I've been in the trade. Okay. So, yeah, like I did some pretty cool projects lately, some custom builds, and they came out real nice, man. And the really happy clients, and take my time, and because that's what I felt when I was working for bigger corporations, man. It's that rat race, Saved by the Bell bullshit.
Yeah.
You're 2 minutes late. I can't live like that no more, man. I gotta be my own boss, and I have to make my own rules, and that's just the way it is.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I think we got some people coming in after this show. So, any shout outs or anything you want to big up?
Yeah, I just want to give a shout out to the real one, CJ. What up? Loca, what up? Shout out Evan Smith, my homie. Shout out Mozart. We just released a song maybe about a month ago called Hold Me Down. Beautiful song. Check me out. My name's Tiago Vasquez. Check me out. Don't forget to put the music on there, Tiago Vasquez music. There's about 6 other Tiago Vasquez out there, but they're not as cool as me. And and I
6,000 more.
I just want to say, rep Van City. I love Van City. I love BC. I love Canada, and just keep striving for what you were meant to do. So
that's what's up. That's what's up. Thank you, Tiago, for coming through. Loca. We're going to have y'all back again. Yeah. And shout out to Red Shirt Mike Wild. You want to say, Bib Gang, you want to say peace out?
Just tell them to buy the Bib Gang shirts at the event. I'm personally invested in that, so I need that to happen.
So y'all heard that. Buy the Bib Gang shirts. Y'all can't see me. Y'all can see Tiago dancing.
Yeah, there we go.
And, this is Beyond the Lyrics, and we out.
Over and out.